How's it going? Coming to you from the lineup here that I have. The most recent cars that have been just recently imported to Many Imports. I'm thinking about running a waffle, and I'm thinking about waffling off one car, but I'm giving you a choice between, I believe it's 6 cars. So we'll start this video by showing you the first one. This is a 1996 Nissan Serena. This actually belongs to Nick from way before the fame. But I told him I was running a waffle. I wanted to get some excitement behind it. Give an option for about 6 different cars that you can choose from. And so he said that this van would be great for it, so that I could just throw it in there. Let me quickly show you around it so you can kind of get an idea. Hopefully the battery's not dead, because the other day that I drove down here, the battery was dead. Yeah, the battery's dead, so I can't turn it on. Maybe I'll get the jump pack out of the truck, but this is a 1996 Nissan Serena with an SR20 in it, naturally aspirated, automatic, with only 143,000 kilometers. I'll try and put the amount of miles and what it equates into American miles. Right now, it just has my kids' car seats in it because I was using it to get around and whatnot. This is a super rad van. It's got dual sunroofs. So one in the front, it's more like a vent than a sunroof, and then one in the back that opens pretty big, very spacious. These seats actually all laid down, and in the back, I'll show you this, actually has a set of wheels from the midget that I previously owned. So these are 4x110, so holding on to these to my hoard, so that when the time's right and I get another car that's 4x110, I have some rims and tires for it. But yeah, so you can see the seats fold up, they fold flat, they can go into bed. This actually fully swivels into basically 360. You can have it so you're facing that way, you can have it so you're facing that way, or have it so you're facing that way, or even facing that way. You also have a jump seat over here that allows you to be able to have 8 total passengers. 3 in the back, 3 in the middle, and 2 in the front, which makes this van really rad in my opinion. The jump seat stows away. There's a cover for the jump seat that you don't see it, and you can walk in and out. These back seats, I believe, remove as well. I think you would have to unbolt them and whatnot, but they kind of remind me of what a Honda Element seat would be. Let's close this one up. Then the next one on the lineup is a 1994, if I'm not mistaken, Honda Acty Town. Click a button, it unlocks the car. Let me show you this one and around it and whatnot. This one's recently finished. Wow, it smells so good in here. Let's start it up so you can hear. Cold start for it. Wow, first click right away. Has LED lights, has the fog lights that are factory option for the town, has a roof rack, has an LED light bar for the back. When you start with the push of a button, it starts it up. Very bright, as you can tell, shining a whole lot. Got some 15-inch rims. Wires wind exhaust. It's nice and cold. You can see kind of a loud exhaust. In my opinion, I don't love it, but I don't hate it. It's kind of one of those that it's cool to have, but definitely looks sick compared to what the stock exhaust used to look like on here. But overall, a very clean Acty Town. What I really like about the Towns, in my opinion, is that they have this like chocolate cover, or chocolate interior, I should say. A nicer seat finish and whatnot. Actually have to get a bulb for that, an LED bulb. Has a GDM flare. Again, power windows. With the flick of this button you see here, windows go down. With the flick of it up, goes up. Radio, amp and sub combo underneath. I know it's getting dark. I'm trying to make this video in the dark and it's kind of annoying. But overall, clean Acty. Let's see the mileage on this one. This one's got 121,293 kilometers. I'll put the miles somewhere in the video. Service is still good for the element, which is the filter, up until 127, and the oil up to 125. We actually went over this in a video on Nick's channel on all the things that we did to it and whatnot when we swapped over this. We did the bushings for the front. We checked all over the spark plugs, the air filter. Everything was literally brand new. It looked like whoever sold this in Japan, before they sold it, they had it serviced. So all the service is done. This roof rack is awesome. It was custom made by me. It was a little longer. I basically took it, shortened it, put it together. And then these are just Thule roof racks that are a gutter rail, probably off of a Jeep Wrangler, an older Jeep Wrangler. Works perfect. Now, for this next one, this is a 1999 Suzuki Carry. Trying to find the right key here. This one's just fresh off the boat. Literally got it, I think, 2 days ago. Let's open it up. You can still see the rating from Japan. Burger shifter. Let's do a startup. It's not a cold start because I've been driving this one. Same thing. Lights galore everywhere. LED headlights already from Japan. We got some big off-road fog lights. We got the little fog lights in yellow up top with the roof rack, which is pretty cool. It's pretty sick. And then with some really monster backup lights. That's the one from the Acty, to give you an idea, the tiny one, and this is the big ones. They also have some back here that when you put it in reverse, they sometimes come on. I have to look and see what's going on with this. The thing with this one is that it's turbocharged. So this one was freshly serviced. Sorry for the background noise. It's a busy street. I didn't think it was going to be that busy. And it's also getting dark, so I'm trying to make this quick. But this was just freshly serviced in Japan. So it had the works done to it as well. New battery, timing belt, water pump, oil change, oil filter, air filter. Pretty much any of the major service that needed to get done got done in Japan. So pretty much turnkey, ready to go. I think I'm one to point out the flaws of vehicles so that everybody knows it before they get it. But one of the flaws in this is obviously has a little bit of rust. Nothing crazy. Hasn't really poked through, but you can see that it has broken through. So I can't poke a hole through it. But this is more, in my opinion, like an off-road build. Oh, nice. We got some lights. Sick. So it's got rust there. It's got dings and dents kind of everywhere. But while I was in Japan with Nick, I put on these awesome 15-inch rims and tires that are literally brand new. So they literally have brand new rims and tires that I handpicked myself literally in Japan. Let's see, what can I show you on the other side? On the passenger side, it's got a VIP cup holder tray thing. Fortunately, they did drill through the top, but I think it adds to the whole aesthetic of the truck, you know? They did these really ugly covers because this seat is bad. I'm gonna try and find either a new seat bottom or see if I can get it fixed locally. Also has these heinous seat covers on the headrest. And it's not bad, it just needs a cleanup. I guess it just didn't go with the aesthetics of it. But here's the engine. You can see new timing belt was done. Covers it up. I would have to get a flashlight. Brand new battery with the little green light still good. HKS or NGK spark plugs and wires, so those are brand new, as well as all these lines got replaced as well. AC was serviced, so make sure that it was good. What else did they do to this truck? They did a bunch of stuff. I'd have to look in my records, but see, this is probably the worst part of the rust in my opinion. But this is something that, you know, you could probably cut this patch out, weld in a new patch to where the rust is, because it just looks like it's isolated to this area. And then you have yourself a good rust-free truck otherwise. Obviously there's some little bit of rust here and there, nothing crazy, but overall a really cool truck in my opinion. It's got a double din that had TV in Japan. You can see there's an antenna there, an antenna there. It also has an ETC reader, which you can see down there. Broadway mirror, which is pretty cool. Someone set this up with the LEDs. Can't really see them. Oh, there you go. It's like a strip of LEDs. This is cool. This isn't very common on these K trucks, but it's like a storage compartment cubby area. as well as a place to put your sunglasses. And then this one's baller because it gives you 2 sun visors. Obviously it sat in the sun. When we bought it in July, it was super hot in Japan, so either it was freshly painted or something happened. So flaws like that I'm just kind of like, do I love it? No. Do I hate it? No. I think I'm in between. Ideally, I think in a perfect world, somebody would take the Honda Acty in this giveaway, or one of the other cars, like the Serena or something, and then I really can get down to business and build this one up. Actually, I think I would want somebody to take the Honda Acty because that's probably the most done up out of all of them, and I think that somebody really would enjoy that one. But there's also the Minica Topo that is available too. I don't have that one here to make a video. I just recently made another video that you saw probably yesterday, if I end up posting this video for tomorrow. Oh, this is 4-wheel drive. I forgot to add a selectable 4-wheel drive, so you could see 2 high, neutral, which is right there, and then low, and that's in low. So it's pretty baller. It's got some extra things for charging your phone and whatnot. Let me show you this though, the flaw of this one. So my major flaw, also this steering wheel's got to go. It's cool, I'll keep it in the hoard for something else, but here's my problem. I'm 6 foot tall and probably 275 pounds, and you can see where my belly touches, and it's because of how this steering wheel isn't flat. It's protruding out, so that's definitely a negative. Also, so as I was saying, this is just when they placed the hub, they didn't place it incorrectly, because as you drive, this is the straight position here, so it's a matter of just undoing this bolt, putting it in the correct teeth so it's straight in the correct position. I definitely would want to add a radio, just so it's US spec radio. Little things odd here and there. Probably paint this black again so it matches. Same thing where the paint kind of came off of this. I would probably paint that black and whatnot. Love the burger shifter. Had a different up garage shifter and someone stole it at the port. I don't think anybody that picks up cars at the port, I think it might have been actually a port employee, which is really quite frustrating. It also had some dice on the door locks, but those are gone too. Anyways, that's it for this one. I'll probably try and make a video on itself on this one because I think it's really cool. I think it's got a ton of potential, and I think what would be super sick for this would be to paint this in the bed liner. I have like 6 boxes of bed liner at home that I haven't done anything with. I think probably painting this with a bed liner would be super baller, probably in like a sandstorm. Keep the rack, change those lights, change these lights, probably add another set of round lights up here, and so it matches, so you would see like boom boom boom. I think it would look super sick. But yeah, that's the 99 carry. Let me turn this one off and then get the key for the Jimny. You can tell I've been so busy. Just a lot of cars to pick up at the port, but this one's still sitting in the back of the trailer on my truck. So this is a 1999 Suzuki Jimny. It's a 660cc engine, 3-cylinder turbocharged, which makes it really cool. I just had a bunch of copies of these keys made, and the way I differentiate them is by putting the letters. So that's for the Alto, that's for the Jimny, that's for the Carry. But anyways, let's get into this. It's got some really cool off-road nubby tires, which I thought were cool. I'm not crazy about these rims. I just think they look pretty dumb with the different colors on them. I think in a perfect world, if I keep this one too, I'd probably want to build this one up. Another candidate to probably do a Raptor liner paint job on, or maybe just wrap it in a really cool color. Sorry, the lighting's really bad here. So this one's cool because it's actually really quiet in here. Completely different than being out there in the echoey. But this is like a full-size vehicle almost. You can fit 2 big adults, 2 kids in the back. There's not very much room. But this is cool for like going off-road, just everyday use and whatnot. Probably in the winter for the snow, now that it's getting closer. I've always kind of wanted a 4x4 that I can kind of beat around in the winter. And this might be a good one. This one has 157,198 kilometers, which I'll put on the screen what the mileage is for that. Overall, really cool. Again, just recently serviced, just like the Carry. It came in on the same ship as the carry. Has AC, which is really cool. Big plus. Has this extra storage compartments. The light helps, which is really cool. Has this one, and it has, if you didn't know this, but the Jimneys have the hood pop right there for the front hood. Power windows, which is really cool, with an automatic down on the front, automatic up. This one's just a regular up and down. Do need to find a shifter for it. When I bought it at the auction, I did not get a shifter with it. It was really cool being in Japan and being able to get all my own stuff, like all my inventory. I definitely want to go back to Japan and hand pick some inventory as well again. I love the interior on these Jimneys. It's just so cool to see all the different patterns and whatnot, and then they share them here. This Jimny overall, interior wise, is probably in pretty good condition. Again, I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I might have mentioned it on my Instagram. That's why I'm thinking I mentioned it here. But this had TVs in it, and so it actually does have an ETC reader already, which is cool. You can see the antenna for the ETC up here. It had TVs at one point because it was mounted somewhere, probably up here, because I can see the antennas. I'll show you those when I go outside. It has this cool aftermarket radio, which, let's see, sometimes they come up. No, this one just happens to come with an auxiliary and then radio. Sometimes they come with Bluetooth if you get lucky, but most of the time you don't. Great candidate for a double din radio as well. What else can I tell you about it? 4x4 selector, same thing. You can go from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive to neutral and then to 4 low. Overall, really cool. Let's show you the engine bay before I show you the rest of the car. I'm on my trailer, so I'm doing a balancing act so I don't fall. Oh, there it is. Cool. This is a chain-driven engine, so no timing belt was done on this one. Only the water pump, the regular belts, the AC I believe was checked and recharged, spark plugs, oil change, oil filter, air filter, and then obviously they changed the coolant when they did the water pump. Overall, really cool. I think there's still room for modifications in this to make it even cooler. In Japan, they do this. It's really funky. They put zip ties here, and I'm assuming so these don't collapse or don't overexpand. It's really, really weird, but really interesting. Good candidate for a blow-off valve and probably a hot air intake, as Nick would call it. Brand new battery. Funny they topped off the fluids, but overall, really, really cool Jimny. I think it would be great for somebody that just wants like an off-road vehicle or like an everyday vehicle that they can drive in the snow with no issue. This one does come with an exhaust, an aftermarket exhaust, which is really cool. Gives a nice little throaty sound to it and whatnot. Got to get rid of all these stickers, but we open up the back, you can see the back. What's cool about it is that you can drop this, it lays flat, and then you have yourself a way to be able to just have cargo. There's some sort of ticket over there. You'd take the headrest off, you'd lay this flat, you have room for activities back here. Then you have an area for storing jacks or whatever it might be. In this case, it might be good for like a sub-amp compact thing. I don't know if this one has rear speakers. Sometimes they come with rear speakers, but I don't believe this Jimny has rear speakers. But needless to say, none of that is too difficult to add. This light was just working a minute ago. That's funny. But yeah, overall really cool. I think it's got a lot of potential. These are the antennas I was talking about before that were probably for TVs. And I think it would be really cool to add a roof rack on this with a basket similar to the ones that the other trucks have. But yeah, this is kind of where I'll end the video. There is another Suzuki Carry dump that I have in my inventory that's available currently. That one's in That one is in Utah, and so that one got delivered probably a couple weeks ago. What's really cool about that, super clean, low miles, AC 4-wheel drive dump body carry that basically looks like this, but not lifted, no lights or anything. Just picture this. I'll try and post a picture on the video of what it looks like. My sister took a video of it. I try and get inventory everywhere in the United States so that you can basically have the opportunity to buy anything from me wherever you might be. But yeah, this is all on the video. If you're interested in the waffle, definitely enter. I'll try and put the link below here. I guess if you're seeing this video, that means I probably have started the waffle. And so we're gonna do 240 slots, and 240 slots you get to pick from all the cars I just showed you. We're gonna do a second prize winner, a third prize winner, a fourth prize winner, and a fifth prize winner. I haven't come up with those things yet. I'm probably thinking for second prize, you might win some money. For third prize, you might win something cool. For fourth, it might be like a glow plate. And then for fifth place, you might win just a regular JDM plate. You'll have the ability to pick from any of the cars I just showed you, with the other two that I'll show you, or that I'll place a video below. Or a $3,500 cash out if you want. Really cool lineup. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to hit me up. Follow my Instagram at Mendy Imports. Subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. This is more just me trying to do some cool stuff with some cool cars. And so if I could share the love with anybody and everybody who is interested in these K cars, I definitely always want to. So yeah, the fifth prize winner might get this 1235 plate with the button. It's an authentic JDM plate. But yeah, any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Comment below what you think. Comment below which car you'd pick and which car you'd want out of all of them. And then as soon as it's done, I'll do a live drawing on Instagram, and if you win, this will cover the shipping of the vehicle to you. So any of the vehicles that you pick inside the lower 48, obviously I can't ship to Hawaii because that would be crazy, or to Puerto Rico or anything like that, but anywhere else it'll cover shipping, whether I drive it physically to you or have it delivered to you. But either way, that way you're not going to worry about, oh well, what if I live in California and I want this one. Perfect world, if you're in California, you'll take the carry dump, or if you pick any of the other ones, we'll get it out there for you. But if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. This is very new to me. I'm trying all this out. I don't know if these videos are good. These are one-take videos that it just makes it easy, so I can just dump them on my phone and just kind of edit it real quick and throw them out there for you. In a perfect world, if I wasn't doing a million things, I would be making multiple videos daily and whatnot. And I'm trying to get into that groove. Hanging out with Nick really has helped out. Same thing with Dad Bod Garage. A shout out to them. And then, you know, learning all that, but it takes time. I have 3 kids at home and a wife, and I do import full time, and you see the lineup of all the cars that I have. It's getting close to the holidays, so I definitely want to be able to have somebody win. You know, you could win this for 50 bucks. You could win a really cool car, and so you can get to pick from the lineup. So if I was in your shoes, I would be entering too, like right before Christmas. Imagine winning those cars. I think in a perfect world, we finish the the waffle before Christmas. That way by Christmas you should have a car. So anyways, just subscribe to the channel, keep an eye out for more stuff, and then follow me on Instagram at Mendy Imports. See ya. Okay, so it's the next day. Just wanted to go over what the prizes would be if you were to win first place. So first place winners would get to choose from the following: either the 94 Honda Acty Town, the 99 Suzuki Carry Turbo, the 96 Nissan Serena, the 99 Suzuki Jimny, the 99 Suzuki Carry Dump, which is in Utah, the 93 Mitsubishi Minica Topo, which is here in Mamaroneck, or a $3,500 cash out. There will be free shipping to the lower 48, so if you're not in the United States, I'm sorry, you'll probably just have to take the cash out. If you are in the lower 48, so I'll either drive it to you or ship it to you. We're not going to include Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Alaska, or Canada. Again, if you want to be a part of it, you can just take the cash out at that point. Second prize winners will be 500 buckaroonies or this GoPro Max 360 with a bunch of cool accessories, which equates to about more than 500 bucks. Third prize winners will be getting this drift car. If you can't tell, my kids love this thing. It's literally brand new in the box. I got this one for our boys, and it's cool because you can put racing slicks on it, so tires that allow you to just basically drift. The best RC car that I've ever owned, just because of the simplicity of it and just how awesome it is overall. Again, it's got some battle scars there. It's missing part of the quarter panel back here just from bashing it on the other cars. It comes with this remote. Literally, what you see here is what it comes in the box. It'll come with a battery. This I can ship to you. Fourth place winners will be an authentic JDM glow plate. I don't have one here to show you. Maybe I'll put one in the next video or something. And then the fifth place winners will have also a K plate. Both the plates will come with the hull covers, and in this case, the glow plate will come with the LED backer, and then this will come with the hull cover as well. Super cool giveaway. I'm very excited about it. This will be my first one. I don't know how long it's going to take, so all I ask is that you bear with me. If you wanted to go faster, just either buy more tickets or share it with anybody and everybody. The sooner we get these slots filled up, the sooner we can do the drawing, and the sooner you can have a car or any of these cool prizes. And then I'll pick the winner by going live on Instagram and then just, doing a random number tally. In this case, it'd be 240, so we'd put 240. I'll keep a list of when you purchase it, and then depending on the number, if you have a specific number you want, when you purchase it on the website, just make sure you tell me the number you want. That way I can write it down on the list. Super simple. Yeah, so very excited about this one. If you're watching this video, it's officially up on the website, and you should buy it. It's, I think, one of the coolest giveaways that I can think of right now to this day. You have the opportunity to win some cool stuff, whether it's a GoPro, some money, some cash, some drift cars. For the next giveaway, I'll probably get a K truck because I think that's cool, but this is just what I have available now. Glow plates are really cool, and then regular JDM plates cool too as well. Anyways, catch you on the next one.